Oh, you heard the news.
What's the news?
And welcome to tonight's episode of Straight Outta Worldwide with Audie B. You're here on DBN Radio. Thanks so much for tuning in. So tonight, a little bit of a lowdown on the program. We are going to be speaking to an amazing artist called Sam Silva. We're also going to be listening to a couple of his tracks, and he's going to be talking about those. And we're going to have a track exclusive on DBN Radio. We're going to have a listen to one of his upcoming songs dropping in July, and the track release, the latest track release of his. So you'll need to stick around for that. We're also going to have a listen, as usual, and to new track discoveries of the week that the team have been vibing to, or that you guys have sent in, tracks from up-and-coming artists from all around the world. And I'm going to have a little chat to you guys as well on my cruise ship life experience and cruise ships and yeah, how it's shaped me, just so you guys can get to know a little bit more about me and how I sort of got into, you know, all this music industry. And so, yeah, don't forget to add me on Instagram at Audie B Official, and send in your works as well to contact at audieb.com. Send in your beats, your work, your songs, and we will feature them on DBN Radio on up-and-coming episodes for sure. So stick around. We've got lots of exciting stuff coming up. And Sam Silva's interview will be coming up later on in the show. But first off, we're going to have the song of the week as usual. It's called Little After Sunset, and it is by Sam Silva. I chose this to be the song of the week because this track's awesome, and it draws in everything from the sort of themes that we're going to be looking at this week, with the little memos and cruise ship life, and also the interview with Sam Silva. So here goes for the song of the week, and just after that we'll be dropping all the new tracks from up-and-coming artists, so stick around. This is Little After Sunset by Sam Silva and ASAP.
How music make you feel. How music make you feel. How music make you feel. I woke up and opened that door. I feel like forever a coast. We broke up some more. We back with each other for sure. I thought it was love, but it's woe. I'm hoping you call me back. I play with emotions, we both attack. I got a new lady who told you that. I said you my baby, I owe you that. I hung up, she cursing, I'm calling back. I said I don't need you, I'm running back to you. We both indecisive, I like it, I keep you. I don't wanna cheat you, I hate how I treat you. I know that I need you back. I tell you my secrets, I'm done with that. You know that I'm peaceful, I'm coming back. I'm sorry, I'm tripping, just call me back.
Hello?
Broken her heart for the 100th time. I thought it was love, but it's woe. I'm hoping you call me back. I play with emotions, we both attached. I got a new lady who told you that. I thought it was love, but it's woe. I'm hoping you call me back. I play with emotions, we both attached. I'm sorry, I'm tripping, just call me back. Up and open that door. Feel like forever close. We broke up some more. Back with each other for sure. I woke up and opened that door. Feel like forever close. We broke up some more. Back with each other for sure.
Feels like forever, I know. Why can't I leave you alone? Thought it was love, but it's woes. Stepped on my heart and it broke. Who told you where I was and where I've been at? All she worried about is who I saw and where I rent at. Put her in some reds, but she loved Cause you leave me when you need me. Like this, we gotta be something just for me to write this. Don't you worry about these hoes, baby, you already know, yeah. You live in my heart, this is more than just a bone, yeah.
I play with emotions, we both attached. I got a new lady, who told you that? I thought it was love, but it's whoa. I'm hoping you call me back. I play with emotions, we both attached. I'm sorry, I'm tripping, just call me back. I woke up and opened that door.
Why can't I leave you alone?
Feel like forever close. We broke up some more.
Stepped on my heart and it broke.
Back with each other for sure. I woke up and opened that door.
Why can't I leave you alone?
I feel like forever close. We broke up some more.
Stepped on my heart and it broke.
We back with each other for sure.
And you just listened to the song of the week, Little After Sunset by Sam Silva, featuring ASAP 12y. And now we're going to be listening to, before we get into our awesome interview later on in the show with Sam Silva, who's going to be on the show with us, tracks from up-and-coming artists who sent in their tracks or that we discovered this week. So we've got Snotty Nose Rez Kids, Dreezus with Where They From, SVMI with Milan, and YHB Sleep A Lot coming up. Stick around, you're on DBN Radio.
Getting so cold like Swiss, ballin', I'm taking a risk. All of my shots don't miss. How you gon' win like this? What you doing with a man like him? Spending money, making fast, don't trip. Throw it back like it's Thursday morning. Feeling love 6 times this week. 5'7", but attitude nasty. Got a piece on me cause I'm pricey. Rolling on time, put a crown to the timepiece. My bitch gon' ride on high speed. My bitch all twins like Simon. My bitch so fine like Chinese. All stars in the room like a Bentley. My moves like Presley. Calling me artist, I'm barely a rapper. I started from 99, I should finesse. On the beat, I'm aggressive, abusing this shit. Got it loaded, the lodge, my plug is on fire. Bitches on fire, my bitch is on 10. Put it on God, I'm committing on rent. Las Vegas, Nevada, I'm going all in. When I'm flying this charter, I pray for the win. Pray all the feelings won't come my way. They hit on these nights, but they pray for the fame. If I did you, I'll be gone no way. If you didn't miss, she be on her way. And trusting these hoes, no, yeah. Pray for my sins, oh, yeah. Water dripping, Aquafina. Fire on me, gasolina. So I lose myself in all these demons. I pray for love, and this time I never switch it. You copy my shit, play it all like you legit. 2019, I started my shit, so hold on trip. John Cena shit can see me, yeah. Try no shit like Stevie, yeah. Shawty don't take no breaks. I'm bringing the heat, little bitch, don't break. Finally got a reason I can stay home. Put a mask on, gotta lay low. All these motherfuckers, my DMs tryna slide in. Always on time like a fly, never checked in. Getting so cold like Swiss. Ballin', I'm taking a risk. All of my shots don't miss. How you gon' win like this? What you doing with a man like him? Spending money, making fast, don't trip. Throw it back like it's Thursday morning. Feeling love 6 times this week. Getting so cold like Swiss. Ballin', I'm taking a risk. All of my shots don't miss. How you gon' win like this? What you doing with a man like him? Spending money, making fast, don't trip. Throw it back like it's Thursday morning. Feeling love 6 times this week. Like Swiss.
Funny how things change when the shit pops. No more time on my hands, but there's gold on my wristwatch. People come and go, you know people get dropped. And it's lonely at the top, but I'm good, homie. I dropped out of college, put guap in my wallet. My pockets way fatter than Christopher Wallace. My profits seem profits, they told me to stop it, but that can't be stopped, man, my drip like a faucet. Custom piece on my necklace, and they throw 10 racks on my set list. Then we threw a couple hundred on some breakfast. Got no waste mans on my guest list. Checked a couple baddies off the checklist. Snotty nose flying around the atlas. On my own songs there was practice. You know how long I've been like this? Too long, so long, bye. Fake friends had to cut them ties. Me and my dog been them guys. You're too fake, I can see it in your eyes. In the stool when I sip on ride. I'm too lit and I cannot lie. Seen things make grown men cry. Been through hell, don't ask me why.
Where they at, where they at? I got my braids on. Where they at, where they at? Hey, real ones on my phone. Where they at, where they at? Hey, I know my team's on. Where they at, where they at? Hey, I'm back in the black like the Raiders. Moccasin, Tam, my Chuck Taylors. I'm a real Nietzsche, my Nietzsche. I'll break the cop on haters. Creator, please answer my prayers. I see all the signs when you holler. Now I may not look like my barber, but trust me, I look like my barber. Started from the bottom of the totem pole. Knew that I would be here many moons ago. Kill a whale, make a killing, now you done know. Wedsneday, fish and rice in my sushi roll. Can't stop, won't stop till my tick don't tack. Highs left my block. Highs left my block. My block, my block. Cause I float like a butterfly. Warriors, I'm out of play. Talk down on my name, but can't talk to my face. I'm child of the moon, I don't give you the time of day. So keep talking that bullshit. I be on my sin and bullshit. You ain't gotta like me, cause I love me. Long live Wedsneday forever. Where they at, where they at? I ain't got my braids on. Where they at, where they at? Hey, real ones on my phone. Where they at, where they at? Hey, I know my team's on. Where they at, where they at? Hey,
They call me Big Nietzsche from the creek, wow. Know you really love me deep down. Snotty knows that my niche style. On my Dennis Rodman, that's weird, boy. Catch him on the rebound. Boards, catch him feeling like chords. Going live while I'm cleaning my awards. All these haters wanna flap their lips. Just cut it right now, have me fit in my porch. I was wondering what it feel like being rich, but I guess I have to settle for being this. Second win for the 56th time. I've been in it for the motherfucking U-Haul, still in this. But I rap it for my Nietzsche's and they don't die, they just up in the bleachers. You can see them my features, high cheekbones with my eyes full of ether. Now what do I say? Life is so different, I'm pushing no yay. No packing up baggies at 4 in the morning. The phone was just blinging, they calling on me. Don't answer no more. Police is reaching, don't answer the door. They asking they questions, they thinking I'm trapping, I'm pushing record.
where they at, where they at? I got my braids on. Where they at, where they at? Hey, real ones on my phone. Where they at, where they at? Hey, I know my team's on. Where they at, where they at? Hey,
Girl, we should take a flight to Milan. I ain't tryna kill your vibe, girl, I'm tryna be mine. Sick and tired of talking on the ground. I might like a couple pics, but you're moving like I'm fine. Girl, I'm out. I know I've been quiet, but you're acting bare loud. Girl, I'm out. I know I've been quiet, but you're acting bare loud. She's calling me a baby. Now she really wants to have my baby. Baby, I'm too young, fuck a lady. On some fuck you shit, you should pay me. Some people think I'm crazy. Nah, you ain't had 10 racks at 18 lately. The dumb chat don't really faze me. Yeah, Ubered from Presswich to Blakely. Yeah, I had to pull up on my broski. These times they're claiming that they're low-key. They're just on their back more time, I'm getting smoky. But me, I really do this, I ain't talking like these phonies. Girl, we should take a flight to Milan. I ain't tryna kill your vibe, girl, I'm tryna be mine. Sick and tired of talking on the ground. I might like a couple pics, but you're moving like I'm fine. Girl, I'm out. I know I've been quiet, but you're acting bare loud. Girl, I'm out. I know I've been quiet, but you're acting bare loud. Drop top, living in my brain, the shit I done for my people. Want me led the way, but I bumped into some evil. Be careful what you say, cause my G's will spin round. Now your mum's asking where you been now. I put you all up on the wave, half you man couldn't even pay. Now you mad cause I'm the man now. They talk like they invented ways, half of them I give their name. Now they think that they're the man now. Pause, why you mad at me? All I wanna see is more. I take all my dreams on your knees like I'm the Lord. I've been living comfy lately, but I want more. Sometimes I ask myself what I do this for. We should take a flight to Milan. I ain't tryna kill your vibe, girl, I'm tryna be mine. Sick and tired of talking on the ground. I might like a couple pics, but you're moving like I'm fine. Girl, I'm out. I know I've been quiet, but you're acting bare loud. Girl, I'm out. I know I've been quiet, but you're acting bare loud.
And you're on DBN Radio. We've got more tracks coming up from up-and-coming artists. We just listened to SVMI with Milan, Snotty Nose Res Kids, and Drazis, Where They From, and YHB Sleep A Lot. Now we've got coming up Nav, Young Wheezy, We're going to be listening to some Nadia Rose and Mulani Money. Now, stay tuned. Later on in the show is an exclusive interview with Sam Silver, and we're going to be listening exclusively to his new track that is dropping, and we're going to be chatting about it. So you'll need to be sticking around on DBN Radio with Straight Outta Worldwide with Audie B.
Wow, they fresh out of coffin, don't know why they talking. Got power like Austin, they cat with a gown. He rappers is Austin, that hoe she gon' cost him. They wet like a faucet, I look like a fountain. Can't test it like Austin in LA, we golfing. Can't take no more losses and we steady count. I put him in office and then get a crown. I'm drenched like a dolphin, the fish is in town. Rex. Walking back spilling, I'm spurging again. Missing that crush like it's juicing again. Sticking up pussy is loosening again. How many using with Travis on lit? Niggas in thirst, it ain't nobody did. I done got rich, but I still ain't that lit. Take up her 30 whenever I'm sick. Ring cost of 30, I ain't even 30. I fin hold a 30, Bluetooth in the clip. Wide body swerving, one waist, that's for certain. Her head game is urgent, I bust on the lip. We the big dogs and these little niggas shrimps. Vegas, I spent 20K on the strip. Neighborhood blue on the vet, that for nip. SOY saying they game off the rip. They fresh out of coffin, don't know why they talking. Got power like Austin, they cat with a gown. He rappers is Austin, that hoe she gon' cost him. They wet like a faucet, I look like a fountain. Can't test it like Austin in LA, we golfing. Can't take no more losses and we steady count. I put him in office and then get a crown. I'm drenched like a dolphin, the fish is in town.
Came out the jungle with tigers and apes. Kept a beat past the studio, coming in deep. Fuck some bitches, I should be in phone. Cross an arm and a leg just to see me perform. Speaking the truth cause I ain't good at lying. And I never play golf but I still keep my eye on. Call her some vibes, I got nothing but diamonds. She gave me some brain, I got piece of her mind. Pull up the function, my name on the banner. I still walking through the back door on my hammer. Told these little boys that they don't want no smoke. Had to aim for his legs, get caught on the camera. Got me a baddie when she give me sloppy. She tie up her hair with a Gucci bandana. Come between me and my blues to get handled. I know me some dangerous Chris from Atlanta. If I run into a problem with cake, I put pots on the stove and I whip out the battle. Speak on my name, I'ma pull up on you. All your people gon' run when the shots start to splatter. Stayed on my gun and I been making noise and I still find a way how to tune out the chatter. Catching your bitches like catching the ops. I just pull on my dick and I shoot it right out. They fresh out of coffin, don't know why they talking. Got power like Austin, they cat with a gown. He rappers is Austin, that hoe she gon' cost him. They wet like a faucet, I look like a fountain. Can't test it like Austin in LA, we golfing. Can't take no more losses and we steady count. I put him in office and then get a crown. I'm drenched like a dolphin, the fish is in town.
Guess who's back? But you never left. Yes, I did, I rose from the dead. And now I'm here to kill them with flows and some punchlines that'll go over your head. Turn back, I'm a portion ahead. I'm your worst nightmare, stood over your bed. So them girl try call me, but I smell defeat like a hole in your crabs. Wow, she's sick and she's bad. She sings and she raps, she shit and she's whack. They talk all that chat, but when they see me, don't speak none of that. Cause nobody bad like me. I'm fucking higher than a block of flats and batters. See, whoa. And I'm with my team. Squad 8, where you at, my J? I'm rolling 10, yeah, up in that squad. That's what.
There's gonna be lots of up-and-coming tracks
I'm rolling
from
10,
new
yeah, up
artists.
in that squad. That's what. That's squad. I'm only 10, yeah, up in that squad. Fucking with my squad? I think not. Me and my bitches, we roll deep, and we always got green, so we pretty much peas in a pod. I was at the scene, had to flee from the cop. I go inside with no keys for the locks. Excuse me, madam, how did you get on the premises? Well, I came to kill off my nemesis, so I used my juju and I came up in the crevices. And bitches say they're bad, but I'm from where the fucking devil is. So if they get me mad, we're in the yard disturbing residents. Then we leave out the yard, up in the car, dispose the evidence. Cause nobody bad like us. But really, we don't want no fuck. Someone roll them blunts so we can turn shit up. Squad 8, let me see you bust your guns. I'm rolling 10, yeah, up in that squad. That's what? That's squad. I'm rolling 10, yeah, up in that squad. That's what? That's squad. I'm rolling 10, yeah, up in that squad.
came true with the clang, came true with the posse. I came with Mary Jane's, I'm came in it with Molly. Nuff girl in it, that's the way you roll, squaddy. Nuff girl in it, that's the way you roll out. If the line's good, you have to get your phone out. Fair skin teeth when we pose for the photos. Some girl are braided, some girl are in cornrows, but still go on dread if we have to. The heart is still like a statue. Been on my grind like my back tooth, yeah. Take out the time, be like fat zoots. What else? Step on the gas, take the back roads. Why? Cause if my bitches need me there, well I'm coming. And if I ain't got the wit shit, I'm running. I do it for him, it ain't nothing. Squad, like, let me see you brush your something. I'm rolling 10 girl up in that squad. That's what? That's squad. I'm rolling 10 girl up in that squad. That's what? That's squad. I'm rolling 10 girl up in that squad. That's what? That's squad. I'm rolling 10 girl up in that squad. That's what? That's squad. Squad, 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 squad. That's squad. Squad, 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 squad. I'm only 10 girl up in that squad. That's what? That's squaddy. That's the clang. That's the pussy. That's them. That's moi. I may turn up doing overtime on my grind just to make this bread. Give a fuck about no hater, give a fuck about what she said. Used to chat behind my back, now this bitch is sending texts and I ain't gonna reply. I'ma leave that ish on red. Niggas claiming that I've changed, nothing's changed, but these diamonds on my chain. Gotta let you bitches know I'm still the same. Still cashing out just to make it rain, and I'm a true bitch, so you know I'm never switching lanes. Shit gets hard, but I never fold. Mommy asking when I'm gonna make it, cause she getting old. Gotta move her out the blocks, busy stairs, weather's cold. Real life stories I never told. I was braiding hair in the playground, skipping class, slicking hair, trying to make pounds. Bitch, I've been a trendsetter, trying to make shit better. Boss bitch every real go getter. Bummy niggas always wanna Netflix and chill, but I'm trying to get paid, man, I'm trying to make a meal. You say you want some net, but you want ice out my throat. Are you saying had to send that nigga home in the boat, looking like a fucking joke? Growing up I had a hard life, only 23, but I've been through hard times. Used to drink away the pain, sipping fine wine. Man, this shit was meant, fucking up my mind. Ex-boy fucked up, he slept with my cousin. They both moved loose, so they can both rest in dust. Oh, you thought I was gonna find out the shit you was on? See, I had this bitch pressed, tried to deny it like she done, but you been fighting from the jump. Fake bitches still pre me, bitch I'm too hot, so he drip me in VVs. I get flued out just to flex out the country. Babe fly me out just to sip on daiquiri. We make it look easy, I work hard to live lavish. Weak bitches can't stay around, cause my mouth's savage. And I'm still stopping bags, coming like I check baggage. Make a couple sales, then I ship out the package. Look, African queen, I mean. If you don't want no smoke, then men judgment. See this boy run me down, fam, men intimate. Got him catting too much, men tie me, men how me. M-wave, don't play. Hold tight, all my real niggas.
Now, before we have a listen to some more upcoming heat, we're going to be chatting, about just my life, I guess, on cruise ships and what experience that brought me through music and how it got me as well to be writing music and get into the music industry really through my experience, as a professional dancer on cruise ships. So we're going to be having a quick chat about that. Just a little recap. You listened to Mulani Money, Nadia Rose with Skayward, and Young Weezy with Nav.
I'm that little mama you be searching to. I'll lock up, that's it, that's what it came to. When you get on top, they see you. When you get on top of the world, they see you. Bitches, see me roll, bitches.
Now, I wanted to have a chat, about basically life on cruise ships. For those, who don't know me or who have just recently tuned into DBN and to Straight Outta Worldwide, I'm Audie B. I'm an artist who's been living in Europe for a couple of years, and obviously COVID hit, so I've been here for longer than expected. From Australia, I've been making moves in the US a lot since COVID, with the radio show in Connecticut. Thanks to G Money, shout out to him, and also, before that, but before all the music and all the track drops and I guess exclusive features that I'm getting in that are up and coming with US artists, I was a professional dancer and working on cruise ships, and I spoke about this last week, that I was going to just have a chat to you guys about how cruise ships and I guess difficult experiences where you're sort of locked in and hidden away from the world can really change you, and bring out the best and worst out of you, but change you in such a positive way. So I got to live and work on cruise ships for 3 years on a French company. And I had always been, TV presenting on QVC, doing acting stuff and also dancing and dance teaching and choreographing. And so I got the gig as a professional dancer on the cruise ships. We were in Antarctica at one stage for like 5 months. And it was funny because being locked away, I guess, enabled me to understand the significance or insignificance of us as humans compared to Mother Nature, this big, wide, beautiful world that's open to us, and especially Antarctica that's so pure was just, amazing. But also, being on cruise ships had its downsides because you're locked up, for 10 days. You can go out, but all you see is, white snow, glaciers, and, so there's no Wi-Fi. So basically you are sort of in a sort of confined, like Big Brother type of environment for long periods of time. And that can sort of take a toll and stress because you're away from family, from friends, from a support network. But I guess you get to grow your support network with the experiences that you have onshore and offshore, and especially with the family that you create on board. And I think that's the most amazing thing about it, is that the family that I created on board with all the crew members from really diverse backgrounds. There was Indonesians, Romanians, Filipinos, Italians, French people. So many diverse backgrounds have also, enabled me, as I was always been open to the world, but enabled me to have this sort of really strong connection with people. And, even disembarking in different countries, like, for example, in Asia, when we go to the same port all the time, once a week, or once a month, you would sort of see and meet those same people either working at the port or that you'd seen in a mall somewhere or down the streets, and seeing those familiar faces but that were strangers as well was amazing. And I guess connections hit anyway, and those memories, stay in forever. And I guess all of that and all of my experiences as being working on cruise ships, and you guys can catch up on a more detailed, I guess, experience, and where I explain a lot more of detail of life on board is on my YouTube channel, on my story time with Audie B. Last year I did an episode on life on board and life on cruise ships, and that's a really detailed episode. So if you want to get to know more, go and check that out. But what I'm trying to get at is that this environment really forged me in knowing, I guess, who I want to be, where I want to go, and how I want to express myself. So I'd been expressing myself through dance, but I guess it got out my creative spirit to be able to write music, having had those travel experiences, meeting new people, working 7 days a week for 13 months on board, on one contract, for example. And I guess it kind of forged me as well to be able to withstand the music life that I'm leading now, which is, to sometimes be on tour and be away from friends and family and have a hectic work-life balance and schedule that I need to try to manage, and also bringing out my creative side, and I guess just sometimes taking a step back and knowing what important things are in life and what things aren't important. And especially in COVID, was just literally being able to be like, okay, I'm locked down, I'm quarantined, that's fine. Let's just pretend that I'm in Antarctica again. And this was the whole thing about it, was that obviously in France, we ended up being locked down for like a year. But that didn't stop me from keeping on pushing and moving forward with things that I could do from home, which was awesome because, for example, on a cruise ship, everything can be done on the cruise ship, right? And the cruise ship's like a little village. So basically that's how I kind of survived it and kept on pushing and kept on, doing new things and working still with Australia and with the US. And, I think it's super important to keep that up, and I do thank my cruise ship life experience, and of course I guess being on stage was part of me, and being creative was always a part of me. So having been on those cruise ships and on stage every day and leading a sort of a chaotic life was like being on tour, and sometimes going to sleep at 4 a.m. and then waking up at 8 and going somewhere else and then doing this. And it relates to being in the studio and then going on tour and then having to do interviews. And I guess it really has forged me and helped me in creating who I am, my personality, and being able to withstand this music life. So I if you guys want to work on cruise ships, even for 6 months, I recommend it. It really is like a tester to, your limits, and challenges you so much. And as well, you get to meet beautiful, amazing people. So I definitely recommend it if you don't want to go and work, on cruise ships or don't have the opportunity to. I guess having stressful situations in life, I guess don't get yourself down about it, because it is like a test to how you're going to react to it, to how you're going to be able to manage your emotions, your time and your energy, and where it's going to go. So, embrace as many opportunities as you can, and opportunities that you think are failures or that you're unsatisfied about, take the good out of them and take the negative out of it and turn it into a positive.
When you get on top of the world, they see you, bitches. See me roll.
So if you want to have a little more detailed insight, we won't have too much time to go over, what life on board is like. But I want to definitely drop in the link. It's and it will be on YouTube and on my Instagram. I'll have the links up to the story time where I talk about life on board. And so you should definitely check that out, because it does discuss, life on board, life as a cruise ship dancer, and what life is like on I guess the little floating village, which it is. I've got a bit of an announcement, a bit of some news before we get on to listening to some more amazing artists and new tracks of the week. And before we get on to the interview with Sam Silva, who's going to be with us, I've got 2 track drops this month. It's been a long time coming. I'm super excited about it. So stay tuned on my Instagram, where I'll be going live and discussing it all. And it's been a long time coming, but it's been the best thing to have taken a step back and just being able to refocus on my technique, my music, my artistic direction, and come out with some bangers. But so I'm super excited about it, and can't wait for you guys to be there for the release and to support me. And I say it again, don't forget, give me a follow on Instagram, give me a follow on Spotify, subscribe on YouTube, turn on that notification bell. Every bit helps in supporting artists, and do the same with all the artists, that we're listening to now, and all their tracks. If you like a track, or even if you don't, it doesn't cost a thing, to just go and drop a follow, and drop a subscribe to help those, the algorithm happening for all those social media sites. So let's keep sharing the love and keep sharing it worldwide.
See me roll, bitches. Let's go. When you get on top, they see you. When you get on top of the world, they see you, bitches. See me roll, bitches. So we're on top.
All right, you're on Straight Outta Worldwide with Audie B, and we've got new tracks coming up right now before the interview with Sam Silva, who's going to be with us. So don't forget that. So we've got Moneybag, up and coming track, and then we've also got Little Skies with Bloody Emotions. And we've got 12 Len, Thank the Gang, and then Yosh, Mickey Mouse.
Twisted Genius, baby.
Damn, Ben Mark shot this too.
GP. Ran into some dead ends, rerouted, made away. Tennis chain, ring watch, light on the ice today. Street nigga from the M, that's where you gotta keep a K. It don't matter, killers killing killers, ain't nobody safe. Bullets don't discriminate, just had to remind you. No matter how you try to dodge the bullshit, it can't find you. Tryna put me in the middle, cause my nigga robbed you. Told you not to fuck with him, but you act like you had to. Pink slip, 8 whips, ain't none of them rented. Bitch, I'm having money now, so talk to me different. Run the hundreds through the money counter before we deposit. Life good, bitch bad, everything exotic. I'm cool with waiting a little longer for something I deserve. The streets ain't for everybody, that's why they made the curb. Get clumsy talking about ELO, I'm tripping over words. It was Super Bowl night, wish he ain't make this serve. Have you ever got that phone call that made your heart drop? Problems every time you turn around, you live a hard knock. Free my nigga, heard the feds caught him picking up a box. Number switches on these glizzards, it came with the bump stop. I went back to where I grew up and I bought the residence. They come for me, but I can't let them get me out my element. It's easy building up a name, but can you keep it relevant? Play on my name, you see more choppers than veteran on. And I said what I said, won't beat around the bush. Paint your block my favorite color, red, and you a pound of kush. I can put my hands in my pocket, everybody with me push. These Cartiers remind me of the days when I was overlooked. Fuck up after fuck up, day by day, now I'm having my way. Reason you can't get your own steak, cause you keep watching my play. I've been laying low, playing slow, stacking change. Made it through the rain, can you feel against the pain? Made it through the rain, can you feel against the pain? The streets ain't for everybody, that's why they made the curb. Ran into some dead
And I love that line from Moneybag. The streets aren't made for everybody, that's why they made the curb. Anyway, we've got more tracks coming up, and next up is Little Skies.
Even on my good days, we feeling like my worst. Even on my good days, we feeling like my worst. I don't wanna talk about it, cause I'd rather put you first. All the people that done doubted made me go put in the work. Know this life ain't fair and it's gon' hit you where it hurts. Well, you caught me at the wrong time, yeah. You say your love is all mine. I can't answer my phone, it's not the right time. She won't leave me alone, it's not the right vibe. I won't tell nobody, I do not lie. I like your new situation. I like the way you do your hair and how you're elevating. You keep your nails done, shorty, you the true thing. I'ma take you in the room, make you my boo thing. I've been having bloody emotions. It's hard for me to speak about it and be open. I can't trust nobody, but I trust you. I love everything you do. Like when you get on me. Like when you get on me. Shawty, you so comfy. Make me feel like new mom. Even on my good days, be feeling like my worst. I don't wanna talk about it, cause I'd rather put you first. All the people that done doubted made me go put in the work. Know this life ain't fair and it's gon' hit you where it hurts. Well, you caught me at the wrong time, yeah. You say your love is all mine. I can't answer my phone, it's not the right time. She won't leave me alone, it's not the right vibe. I won't tell nobody, I do not lie. Yeah, I'm self-meditating. Rolling my blunt, take it to the face, I go on vacation. I call the doctor up, I fill my cup cause I'm impatient. And this drink, it got me lazy, but I'm medicating. Got this drip from overseas, now they finally notice me. I ain't going out bad, little nigga OG. I ball like I'm 23, like I'm finally in the league. Now we on the top charts, they gon' watch us on these screens. Yeah, I'm a big dog. On my way to around town, I can fuck with y'all. I see niggas hating on me, I say fuck them all. I hold it down for the team, everyone. Even on my good days, be feeling like my worst. I don't wanna talk about it, cause I'd rather put you first. All the people that done doubted made me go put in the work. Know this life ain't fair and it's gon' hit you where it hurts. Well, you caught me at the wrong time, yeah. You say your love is all mine. I can't answer my phone, it's not the right time. She won't leave me alone, it's not the right vibe. I won't tell nobody, I do not lie. Like when you get on me. Like when you get on me. Shawty, you so comfy.
Park up the whip, she tryna. I got tints on the windows. Peeking if you want, you can't see behind these average Joes. Wanting more, we extort, leave it ice cold. Bag filled with money, split it with the whole team. We here with the ice globe, counting the pesos, letting the day go. Time flies, so come and get it started with me. We here in the nightlife, under the bright lights, having a nice time. Trip, drop, flossing on the regular. Can't get enough, cause I got it out the mud and off the street. Had to put in work, you couldn't sleep. I'm the one who sweated, had to bleed when I had a dream that I would only see. Thank the gang and who supported me. Thank the gang and who supported me. Cause I got it out the mud and off the street. Had to put in work, you couldn't sleep. I'm the one who sweated, had to bleed when I had a dream that I would only see. Thank the gang and who supported me. Thank the gang and who supported me. The whip, she tryna. I got tints on the windows. Peeking if you want, you can't see behind these average Joes. Wanting more, we extort, leave it ice cold. Bag filled with money, split it with the whole team. We here with the ice globe, counting the pesos, letting the day go. Time flies, so come and get it started with me. We here in the nightlife, under the bright lights, having a nice time. Trip, drop, flossing on the regular, can't get enough. Me. Cause I got it out the mud and off the street. Had to put in work, you couldn't sleep. I'm the one who sweated, had to bleed when I had a dream that I would only see. Thank the gang and who supported me. Thank the gang
right
and who
after this
supported
song
me.
by Yosh, which is called Mickey Mouse, we have got an exclusive interview with Sam Silver. We're going to be listening to an exclusive track that's releasing in July, which is called I Don't Know How to React, and talking about the new track release, Back to Work. So stick around, Sam Silver is coming up right after this song.
I could quit, but that's not how the story goes. Putting in the work, I'm just hoping that shows. Maybe currently I'm floating, still reaching to the light besides these shadows that are approaching. Feel it in the city, tryna burn it by the ocean. Tryna take you with me when I make it, is the hoping I could be the Mickey to your Minnie if you open. But you see the music got me busy for the moment. Maybe shit just pretty easy when I focus. I could never take an L, miss me with the forfeit. I don't need to know if you support it, cause I'm gonna make it to the top. I guess my destiny is sorted. It's not cocky if I say that I'm the hardest. I'm feeling like it now, take it in. Little snapshot of my past, yet you listen. In the present like you travel in a TARDIS. Said I missed the fam, finna travel down to Barnet. Told me if you tryna hold smoke in a game of bank, maybe I could bluff it to a dub. If I played a hand, mama kept me working hard enough till I made the band. Why I'm tryna kill it in the booth any way I can. Hey, fever, I'm just trying not to rub my eyes. Sniffles got me running to the loo more than a couple times. Maybe that's the biggest thing that's on my mind. Or maybe it just fits because it seems to rhyme. I could quit, but that's not how the story goes. Putting in the work, I'm just hoping that it shows. Maybe currently I'm floating, still reaching to the light besides these shadows that are approaching. Feel it in the city, tryna burn it by the ocean. Tryna take you with me when I make it, is the hoping I could be the Mickey to your Minnie if you open. But you see the music got me busy for the moment. Maybe shit just pretty easy when I focus. I could never take an L, miss me with the forfeit. I don't need to know if you support it, cause I'm gonna make it to the top. I guess my destiny is sorted. No, I never lack, I don't have to claim I beat a case. Am I really stood inside the picture if I see the frame? Never looking backwards, think it's time for me to lead the way. been itching for my people, them to see the tape. See what I'm working with, see that I'm a virus on the beat. When I touch it, know I murder it. I don't have the time to see defeat, like I'm over it. See me beef the instrumental, like I got a bone to pick, like I got these O's to flip. Know that I'm the captain of the boat, let me roll the ship. I'm just trying to keep the shit afloat. Got these doubts to say these dreams are just a joke, but I sleep at ease, knowing I'm even that bit closer to my goal. I could quit, but that's not how the story goes. Putting in the work, I'm just hoping that shows. Maybe currently I'm floating, still reaching to the light besides these shadows that are approaching. Feel it in the city, tryna burn it by the ocean. Tryna take you with me when I make it, is the hoping. I could be the Mickey to your Minnie if you open, but you see the music got me busy for the moment. Maybe shit just pretty easy when I focus. I could never take an L, miss me with the forfeit. I don't need to know if you support it, cause I'm gonna make it to the top. I guess my destiny is sorted.
And you guys, we are back on DBN Radio, straight out of Worldwide. We have been waiting for a while for this amazing artist. He's got heat dropping. He's between everywhere around the US, was in LA not long ago. So making moves, and his name is Sam Silva. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Yeah, of course. Hey guys.
Yeah, we've got a lot to talk about because we want to know a lot about you. I personally discovered you through New Beginnings, a track which you released, and it was kind of like, just this unique mix of different eclectic sort of musical vibes, and it's just so catchy, and it just brings you into another universe. So first off, congratulations, because that's an awesome track, and the rest of your stuff is awesome too. So yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs for sure.
Awesome. Well, I want to know, like, what got you actually, basically making music?
So ever since I was at a young age, like my mom, when I was like in preschool and lower school, she brought me to music classes, and so I started playing piano at the age of 6, and so I was just always into music. And then on my 13th birthday, my dad got me like a mini Pioneer DJ set, and I just always started playing around with it in my room. And then my mom walked in to me just playing around and listening to a couple of my mixes, and she actually thought it was good. And so one of her friends worked at a studio, and I showed them what I could do like as a mix, and they really liked it, and so I became their prodigy. And I made a track one time when I was just working for them for like a year.
Wow.
And I left it on a desktop, and they had a deal with Viacom for songs and stuff, and so my song got selected out of 100 songs by MTV TRL to be their theme song for a year. Wow. And I didn't find out about it because they thought it was their song. A different producer made it, and I didn't find out about it until like 3 months or 6 months later on an Instagram ad. And then I had to leave the studio, and I only got like 25% rights from it, but I still got some money from it. So that's when I really was like, wait, I can make a living out of it. I can do what I love. So that's what really got me into it.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. Hey, how things just sort of happen, at a certain time and for a certain reason,
Exactly. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So what kind of, because I wanted to know, like, what kind of, how you would classify yourself as your genre of music, but what kind of track was that you first did? What kind of music did you start off doing?
I started doing electronic music first. I started making, like, really EDM stuff, like Martin Garrix, like an Afrojack, and all those guys, like more European EDM. And then I slowly transitioned into like other cool stuff as I got older. I started to do more trap stuff, but what really made me like do this whole vision was I had a meeting with one of the head guys at Ultra Records when I was 14, and I showed him like a couple of my songs, and they're like songs like Kygo would release, so EDM stuff like that. And he was like, "Yeah, these are impressive for your age, but come back to me when you have something different, because everyone wants to have a different sound because everything's just the same now, and no one's come up with like something new. So I've been like going to parties in the city sometimes, so all the city kids would just want to hear is rap music, and I'd get annoyed with that because all I'd want to hear was house music. So I was like, why don't I just combine them? And I was like, why don't I just do that and make a unique style out of it? And so that's how that happened.
Yeah, wow, that's awesome. And I definitely agree, like, especially that song, New Beginnings, is just totally what a combination of it is. Can you give us a bit of a background on how that collaboration with ASAP 12 came about?
Yeah, so my attorney knows his attorney.
Okay.
And so I told my attorney to send out beats to his clients. And so ASAP 12 found some of my beats from his attorney because his attorney told him about me sending them around. And so he listened to a couple beats and he really liked it. And then we got into the studio and we like tried to build more chemistry to make it more natural, and then we really liked the song New Beginning, so then we worked again and we released another track after that. But that's how that happened, through my attorney, just out of luck. Like ASAP 12 picked my song.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. That's cool. And how do you go about sort of like songwriting or producing a track? What's the process? How do you go about it?
Depending on it depends on the time of where I'm at with my mental state, to be honest. It depends on the emotion I have. Sometimes that helps a lot, depending how or what happened during that day, or something could spark it. Like,
for real.
Me hearing like a jazz sound, like walking through Central. Like one time I was walking through Central Park, and there's a jazz player, and I recorded some jazz off his phone, and I just tried to make a song completely with jazz stuff. And so like it's just like random stuff that usually happens, or I'll just get inspiration through watching videos or listening to songs I really like, and try to just recreate that, but very different instrumental wise.
You've got obviously really recent stuff that you've released, and we're going to talk about it, and also new tracks that are releasing. We're going to have a listen to I Don't Know How to React. Can you give us a little bit of an explanation behind the song, how it came about, what got you inspired on that one?
So I saw that 24 Hours was doing, he was able to get features, so I asked him for a feature, and he heard my song, actually, New Beginnings, and he really liked the song, and he's really good friends with ASAP 12, so he said he'd do a song with me, and so he ended up giving me one verse, and then I needed a second verse, so I got my friend, a really good artist named Black Friend, to go on the second verse, and I just think it's a good song in general. So that's how that happened.
Awesome. Well, let's have a listen to it. I Don't Know How to React. Exclusive on DBN Radio. This is a track exclusive releasing this July.
Yeah. Wintertime in ATS, she wanna see the snowfall. RPs and codeine really made me doze off. I've been surfing through a big pool of hate, and I got big dreams. If I show you love, can't take it back, and that's just how I am. 1942, I think it's fucking up my liver. She said 20 like it when you rock with Sam Silver. Count up all these blues and I don't wanna see no green paper. Count up all these blues and I don't wanna see no green paper. Having you back, we thought through this money, we fucking up sex. I tell you I love you, you don't know how to react. Having you back, we thought through this money, we fucking up sex. I tell you I love you, you don't know how to react.
Part of me is protected. part of me's neglected. I wanna puff on tree, I need a puff on tree, I need to blow out my mistakes and I need to complicate my life, commentate the wrong choices that I'm making. So now I'm swerving left, that I was seeing right, that I was on the road to greatness. Never mind, only time can tell I'm wasted. Oh my God, now my eyes are running Satan every lie. Told myself I faced it, all I never took was patience. I never asked for help, I gotta help myself. I heard the world was for the taking. I used to hate my time inside the waiting room till I found I wasn't patient. But so much for something so inconsistent. My God, this girl got me so uplifted. I high wherever she want, I'm so down with the jackpot with this one. Cap my ticket.
Having you back, we thought through this money, we fucking up sex. I tell you I love you, you don't know how to react. Having you back, we thought through this money, we fucking up sex. I tell you I love you, you don't know how to react.
And that was I Don't Know How to React by Sam Silver. We've got Sam Silver on the show right now, on interview with us. Yeah, that track is lit, awesome. And you've got just basically, a lot of, I guess, talent and vision. And especially for new and up and coming artists, because especially you got into the music industry, as you were saying before, quite at a young age. The music industry is obviously tough and difficult. Do you have advice, or how do you yourself, keep pushing through things?
I mean, I feel like every artist will say this, just try to be different and try to be unique. It doesn't happen overnight. I mean, it takes a lot to keep doing it, because you always try to compare yourself to others who are in the music industry, and who are way ahead of you, but you can't compare yourself to people who haven't had the same journey as you. So I would just keep doing what you love and just try to make something different. And if you really think it's worth pushing, then just keep doing it. Or else you're gonna blame yourself on your deathbed.
Yeah, that's true, definitely. How did you sort of deal? Obviously, COVID has, these last year has been tough on personal and work life, and for some artists, it has actually been sort of like a blessing in disguise, like me personally it was for some other artists. So how did you deal with COVID and making music?
I mean, COVID was really rough for me, but it really tested me and pushed me, because my manager died at the beginning of COVID.
Wow.
And so right after he died, I literally found my sound, and I created a couple of tracks or styles like in the beginnings, and but I just kept working because I had nothing else to do. But it kept motivating me since my manager died. He always told me he helped me build my brand and myself. So I just kept thinking about him, and so I just kept pushing and kept trying to create as much as I can, even though everything was awful for everyone. So
yeah, that's true, definitely. And so when obviously you were creating, and were you just producing sort of all the time, or would you sort of sometimes take a step back and, reflect and then go into the studio, or are you just actually like all the time in the studio sort of a thing?
I mean, I would 100% take time to reflect. I would make a song, just keep that song there, listen to it the next day, because your ears are not the same while you're making the song. But I just kept on making a song a day, or a couple songs a day, and then just revisiting them the next day with having brand new ears, and then just keep going at it almost every day.
Yeah. And well, you have, a lot of tracks that you're doing, obviously, and as you were saying, you're making like 3 songs a day. So it's like, but the thing is, people will say, quality over quantity or quantity over quality, but I mean, yours is quantity and quality. So how do you do, how do you do that?
It took me a long time to really understand and know how everything works and how it should be and how I want it to sound, but it just takes patience, to be honest. I'll make a song and I'll be stuck on one song maybe for one day, just working on little tweaks that I don't like, but it just depends on how focused you want to be and how motivated you want to get it done.
Yeah.
You know, so I was just super motivated. Like in the time of COVID, I cranked out maybe 80 songs.
That's amazing. Well, congrats, because I don't know, not 80 the songs that you created, but I'm sure they were complete quality as well. So, you know, that's awesome. On a more sort of, you know, I guess team and personal level and anything, do you have like any tour or studio like anecdotes or, you know, experiences that happened to you, you know, while you're on tour or in studio that you sort of didn't expect, or I don't know, that the moments that you shared with your crew?
Yeah, you know, it's funny. So when I had a session in LA with my new manager and a songwriter and my artist and my friend Clinton, which is Black Friend, his artist name, and also my other artist friend Brian King Joseph, and I was staying at a hotel and the studio is underground, and my friend Brian always attracts drunk women for some reason, because he has like a chain and he has dark blue eyes, and so he was coming down and this drunk woman came and saw him and followed him downstairs into my studio session, and she was just chilling with everyone there for like a solid 20 minutes while we were just playing tracks to go over.
Word.
And it was an awkward experience because she was trying to give advice to me and the engineer, and it was just,
no way.
That was it was a really funny situation. That's probably one of the awkwardest, weirdest things that's ever happened to me.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Oh wow. And on tour, I mean, obviously, you know, as artists, we kind of as well, you know, produce music to not just be in the studio, right? But
I mean, I'm trying to once everything's gonna get lifted more and more, since New York just got lifted and LA just got lifted, I'm gonna be trying to do as many shows as possible, or try to go to Europe. So
yeah, for sure.
I want to do that as well.
And we've got another song lined up. It's called "Back to Work," one of your other tracks. Can you intro that for us?
Yeah. So I found this rapper off of an Elk Boys video. This dude's name is Michael Aristotle, and he's based out in Atlanta, and he's an Atlanta rapper. And I had a perfect song for him, and he just murdered the beat, in my opinion.
Wow.
And I just thought it'd be really awesome to put it out with an electronic version, and I think it sounds great, so.
That's awesome.
That's how that happened.
Yeah, well, we're going to put Back to Work on so our listeners can have a listen. But all your anecdotes, you know, all the stories behind each track, literally so interesting. You know, all your collaborations like come with a you know, an amazing background story. Like that's probably what makes it, you know, what makes the song so good, because of the dynamics.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have if you don't have the chemistry with the person you make the song with, then I don't think it's gonna be a forced song. You know, like. Yeah, I want it to be as natural as possible.
Yeah, for sure. Well, awesome. Let's have a listen to it. Back to Work.
Is your man sound silver like the color of my whip? Hey, yeah. Time to get back to work. She throw it back and pack for work. She gon' be late cause I had to murk. And I be higher than Captain Kirk. You know the drive and match the work. Them nigga my sons that take them to work with me like this was after earth. I'm not a player, I crush a lot. She know I'm baby, she fuss a lot. Some of the homies ain't work for no DJs, but they made a couple drops. Now they just hit me and put it on replay. About to take this shit up a notch. You would've thought they see me on E-Trade. How'd you up the stock? Oh, damn, Mikey, why you brag about yourself, bro? Cause I was being compared to everybody else, though. I was baking in the tree like Keebler Elf, ho. Don't push my button, man, they ain't gon' like me when I'm in stealth mode. Women hear my voice and then they melt, though, that's cool. Some people ain't gon' like you and won't help you, that's cool. They'll gossip and let people agitate you, that's cool. Don't ever let nobody say they made you, that's cool. I'm grateful. own shit, unlabeled. Nigga, I ain't used to have cable. All I ever wanted was a Jesus. Got paid, then I paid dues. I was stuck and still made moves in Atlanta, where the people that put them hands on you like J. Jules. That's fact. I'm not a player, I crush a lot. She know I'm baby, she fuss a lot. Some of the homies ain't worth for no DJs. Some of the homies ain't worth for no DJs. Women hear my voice and then they melt, though, that's cool. Some people ain't gon' like you and won't help you, that's cool. They'll gossip and let people agitate you, that's cool. Don't ever let nobody say they made you, that's cool. I was thinking in the truth like keep your health, oh. Don't push my button, man, they gon' like me when I'm in stealth mode. I was thinking in the truth like keep your health, oh. Don't push my button, man, they gon' like me when I'm in stealth mode. Time to get back to work. Her pants and match the shirt, but she ain't wearing no clothes. New frames on the kid, I'm keeping a pair that goes. Don't fuck around with the wrong guys, they be airing your shows. Like it's TV, I'm sharing my goals. Up at EC, don't care for no foes. They can't reach me, I'm somewhere disclosed. Getting Fiji, I'm somewhere I'm sold. Need a raincoat, wear the jigger man, make a change clothes. We are not in the same boat, gotta run it up, I'm Usain Bolt. They be taking shots with no aim though, damn. Swear they fucking stupid. I been coolin' with Ben Frank, ain't got no time to fuck with Cupid, nope. I'm not a player, I crush a lot. She know I'm baby, she fuss a lot. Some of the homies ain't worth for no DJs. Some of the homies ain't worth for no DJs. Women hear my voice and then they melt, though, that's cool. Some people ain't gon' like you and won't help you, that's cool. They'll gossip and let people agitate you, that's cool. Don't ever let nobody say they made you, that's cool. I was thinking in the truth like keep your health, oh. Don't push my button, man, they gon' like me when I'm in stealth mode. I was thinking in the truth like keep your health, oh. Don't push my button, man, they gon' like me when I'm in stealth mode.
So that was Back to Work. We are here with Sam Silver, an amazing artist. We've had a listen to some of the tracks, and we're going to listen at the end of the interview to New Beginnings, the song that we had played a couple of weeks back. So if you weren't tuned into the show, stay tuned because New Beginnings is straight fire. So Sam Silver, what's up? What's up? What's coming up? What's next? What's in the works for you?
The next thing is I don't know how to react coming out soon. It should be coming out sometime in July with 24 Hours and Black Friends.
Okay, so everyone needs to basically stay tuned and like follow you to get the release date as soon as possible and pre-save it.
I know. I think it's going to be a great song. But besides that, I've got a lot of projects coming out with a bunch of artists I've got to get lined up, and I just signed to new management, so everything should go great from here, hopefully.
Nice, that's awesome. Well, we'll be definitely following your journey, and you're tuned in, you're listening in to, Sam Silver right now. We just had an exclusive interview and also an exclusive listen to I Don't Know How to React. Sam, it was awesome to have you on the show. Can just give us a little information on where we can find you, drop all the ats where we need to follow you, find you.
Find me on all social media platforms at Sam Silver Music. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. On Spotify, I'm just Sam Silver, and that's all I guess. And if anybody wants to send me beats, my email is sam.silver02@gmail.com.
Awesome.
Always trying to be an A&R as well.
Oh, nice. Well, you'll be if anybody's sending through beats, Sam will make it magic. Sam makes magic. So that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for for being on the show, and it's absolutely amazing what you do. And if you don't know Sam Silver yet, well then go and check him out. You heard it. You can know where to find him now. And also go download legally all his tracks. yeah, we've got New Beginnings that we're going to have to listen to because it's my personal favorite. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Trying to make it home, took the wrong way. Now I think about it, it's a long day. Only new beginnings, what the song say. Yo, had to make it happen, took the whole day. Trying to make it home, I took the wrong way. I wanna go to Rio when it's over. This my new beginning, need some closure. Want a new Beamer and a Rover. Pull up in a Spur like the roses. Told her I'm the one, I was chosen. Standing by the river with the roses. Talking big business, big tokens. On a great adventure, this a moment. Never been to Cuba, but I gotta go. Sunshine bright through a cloud of smoke. Just left Bahamas on a boat. Cruising Kawasaki's on the coast. Continental breakfast, eating toast. World keep spinning, keep afloat. Writing hieroglyphics in my notes. I thought that I'd never see success. I wasn't focused, worried about the rest. As you see, I wasn't counting blessings. Had to slow down, learn my lessons. Had to kick back like Tekken. Now I dash out 5 seconds. Paparazzi back, mad questions. Catch me if you can, big stepping. Gotta take a stand, big weapons. Over to my fans, born destined. Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Trying to make it home, took the wrong way. Now I think about it, it's a long day. Only new beginnings with the song said. Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Trying to make it home, I took the wrong way. Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Trying to make it home, I took the wrong way. Rest in paradise to the people we lost. Gained a lot of angels, got an angle to cross. I knew that we'd make it, I'm designing the doors. Me and Sam surfing, silver shining the Porsche. So all eyes on me, never seen it before. I see myself a legend, I can see the result. Now I'm moving with aggression, never done it before. Man, we knew this shit was coming, now my youngin' the boss. So I hustled every summer, now it's something to floss. Shit, I made it out of nothing, it ain't nothing at all. Shit, I made it out of nothing, it ain't nothing at all. Shit, I made it out of nothing, it ain't nothing at all. Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Trying to make it home, took the wrong way. Now I think about it, it's a long day. Only get the beginners with the song said. Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Trying to make it home, I took the wrong way. I wanna go to Rio when it's over. This my new beginning, need some closure. Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Trying to make it home, took the wrong way. Now I think about it, it's a long day. Only new beginners with the song said. Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Had to make it home, I took the wrong way. Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Had to make it happen, took the whole day. Had to make it home, I took the wrong way.
Isn't that song just amazing? That was one of my favorite songs of the moment. That was New Beginnings by Sam Silver. And an exclusive interview with Sam Silver. Go and check him out. He's an amazing artist. And I'm so excited to be keeping on following his journey. So you guys better be there and keep on following as well. We're going to have more songs coming up from up-and-coming artists. There's going to be Look Me in the Eyes featuring Malik. And then we're going to have our little motivational 5 minutes of the week. So wherever you are, don't forget after this song to take a break. Take 5 minutes wherever you are, at work if you can, or if you're at home or studying or cooking or on the road. Here's some motivational speech for you. This is not like the, usual motivational speech that I put up last week. It's just inspirational and motivational words from the one and only Eminem. This is like a little compilation, and from one of the greatest. So whatever you're doing in 3 minutes after this new track from an up-and-coming artist, stick around. We'll be listening to some motivational words from Eminem. And then we have got more heat, more tracks. And it's not the end of the show yet. This is Straight Out of Worldwide on DBN Radio with Audie B.
Take me by surprise. I just wanna ride. I just need to know, would you ride for me? Take a few pics, maybe cry for me. Take me by surprise and just lie to me. Would you really ride? Would you die for me? Look me in my eyes. Tell me I'm alright. Take me by surprise. No girl, I just wanna vibe. Look me in my eyes. Tell me I'm alright. Take me by surprise. No girl, I just wanna vibe.
For a cool girl, I'm a side. Baby, it's okay to cry. Dinner and I just so we could hide. Told me you gon' be alright. I was down fast, so you came around. Tryna pin me up, so I need her to stay around. And it's been a minute, I guess time flies. She told me she love me and she looked me in my eyes.
Look me in my eyes. Tell me I'm alright. Take me by surprise. No girl, I just wanna vibe. Look me in my eyes. Tell me I'm alright. Take me by surprise. No girl, I just wanna vibe. Flashback, no hashback. Driving around with my soul. Get that, I'm with that. I know just how this goes. Snapchat, I snap back. Girl, I know how you roll. I know how you roll, girl. I know how this goes. I was up late night, like 3 a.m. something. Feel like I don't know you and you don't say nothing. Wonder what to do, cause you always got me bluffing. It's always something, yeah, I'm always crushing, yeah. Look me in my eyes. Tell me I'm alright. Take me by surprise. No girl, I just wanna vibe. Look me in my eyes. Tell me I'm alright. Take me by surprise. No girl, I just wanna vibe.
Bitch, you make they call me Superman. Beat tall hoes in a single bound. I'm single now, got no ring on his finger now. I never let another chick bring me down in a relationship. I love music so much, man. This is my passion. Rap is just, you know, it's everything to me.
I feel like, you know, I really believe in freedom of speech. I can't even stress that enough. I feel like, especially artistic expression, you know, I believe an artist should be an artist and be able to say whatever he wants to say, whether you think it's good or bad, you know.
This is my world. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I do. Well, I came up through the hip-hop scene, the local hip-hop scene in Detroit. You know, everything back then was just about battling. I mean, if you wanted to make a name for yourself, the battle scene was also, it was so huge. I mean, there was battles every couple months where, you know, anybody who was anybody was trying to make a name for themselves would come out. I would have written lines, I would have punchlines, you know, that I'd be prepared to say at any time, and I would kind of figure out, kind of on the spot, like what punchlines I would pick and choose for this person that was in my face, but also be able to mix freestyle in with it. That would be the basic formula I would follow, is have my punchlines ready to go, you know, but also be able to say something spontaneous too. I think one of my greatest inspirations or things that I would feed off of basically was just obviously people not believing in the, you know, the cloud of doubt that kind of I felt hung over my head, and wanted to just prove everybody wrong. The first time I grabbed the mic, like in front of actual people that mattered, you know what I'm saying? Like at a club, I got booed. I remember that. It was very traumatic for me. And I think I went home like, man, I quit. I gotta get up. Gotta do it again. You know, I call it stacking ammo, you know, and I'll stack my ammo until I get enough, and then I'll go write something. Every time there's a new issue or something that comes up that needs to be addressed, that's how I explain it through my music and express myself through my music. I was reserved and I was shy and had it in me, but wasn't quite sure how to bring it out yet. I wanted people to hear me so bad. Like, I'm not gonna front, like, sometimes it gets hard to try to balance them out, but I'm a father before I'm a rapper. So, you know, my daughter comes first no matter what, and if there's important things going on in her life that I need to be there for, then I'll drop what I'm doing. I'm certainly blessed to be in the position that I'm in, but, you know, and to have a career as long as I've had. But there's something about those days that was special, you know. It was that time period, just being young and just not knowing what exactly was going to happen, and kind of the thrill of the chase. It almost made it fun, you know. I feel like anybody can do anything they set their mind to. It depends on how bad you want it, and I wanted to do it. You know, at this stage of my life, I don't feel like there's too much that I can't do. I don't mean to sound cocky or nothing, but if I like really, really want to do it, I don't give up that easy. This is music, this is my art, this is what I do. This is my story. This is my story.
Summon, I'm a doom, I'm a you assuming I'm a human. What I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman, innovative, and I made a rubber so that anything you say is ricocheting off of me and it'll glue to you and devastating more than ever, demonstrating how to give a motherfucking audience a feeling like it's levitating, never fading.
And that was some amazing words and motivational talk mashup from Eminem. We're gonna listen to a couple more songs. More heat, more track drops. Don't forget to follow these artists and subscribe to them on YouTube. Follow their Spotify, and don't forget, if you want to be on DBN Radio, if you want to be interviewed or have your tracks featured, send me an email to contact@audieb.com, and don't forget to add me on Instagram and stay in touch for all the latest there, and especially my new track drops coming out this month, which are going to be fire. So yeah, stick around, guys. We've got a hip-hop rap mashup coming up, and what an amazing interview with Sam Silver just before, during the show.
They see you when you get on top of the world. They see you, bitches. See me roll, bitches. So we're on drop top.
Hope you guys are all having a good week, having a good Wednesday, having a good Wednesday evening, or wherever you're listening to it right now, worldwide, because this is Straight Outta Worldwide with Audie B. So the tracks coming up right now, we're going to have Moe More Nadon and Khalid Contra, and then we're also going to have Yosh, Gimme a Minute. You're on DBN Radio, Straight Outta Worldwide.
Fuck. Expand on activation like an effervescent, with the sparkle and immaculation packed up in the sentence. Your sword is bent, far from as sharp as my pen is. When I hop across the bar and go Joe Pesci on your neck and jam it in until the rubies roll. My life was a movie role, now a low budget piece of trash soap opera. Walk into your studio, vodka with a doobie roll, pour a glass and pass it back to Khalid Contra.
Still got a God complex, rocking that bomb vest with that Jimi Hendrix blot that I drop with some mom vets. Some audio box today, stop it, no contest, and plot death to top fed. So blindly my flocks led, stock beds with the crops on blocks I top heads. The clock set in the time of design to stop breath. Hip hop's death, throw me down and stop dropping the concepts. Got some climb up in the bond that chips the chicks with blonde dreads.
One more sip and I'ma fall into oblivion. Forfeit inhibitions and go automatic simian. Lost in this abyss, can't call if it's all a derivative. Existing with a simulated mirrored hall of images. That's a quick trip through a half a second notion. Ravaging my dopamine, let's crack the magic potion. Tap my glass, we toasting, activate the motion. Now the soul slime waves come crashing like the ocean.
Back the west with the green syringe, drop cassettes, fiends on binge. Reanimate a sadist, plot my death and seek revenge. See my end, stop the meds, drop the best, the heathens blend. Even God's depressed, no oxy's left in the beast of sin. They praise his pen, it's a sadist binge on dimes lustfully. Twin Peak off 10 sheets, David Lynch mind fuckery. Awake the sin, a place within. When the divine crushed on me, escape the fringes of 8th dimension from the time of another me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I cannot too strongly stress the necessity for calmness. Do not allow yourselves to be emotionally disturbed.
Just give me a minute, mate. And I know I don't deserve you, but I just want you anyway. Give you lyrics for the night, or make you listen in the day. You wanna make this thing a struggle, but know that I'ma win the race. Know that I'ma win the race. Just give me a minute, mate. And I know I don't deserve you, but I just want you anyway. Give you lyrics for the night, or make you listen in the day. You wanna make this thing a struggle, but know that I'ma win the race. Know that I'ma win the race. I give you mellow tunes in the summer. Have these niggas think it was a winter tape. Feeling like the coldest in this room, I need to insulate. And I won't fail to cut you off if you get in the way. Cause I'll be heading to the top, and that is where I'll stay. Investing in myself, cause everybody they got bills to pay. And I'm just giving you these stories as I make my way. Won't forget my niggas on this paper chase. Finna smoke a batch of cookies in the morning, that's a wake and bake. Said goodbye to all the clothing that I let you take. And I ain't really here to please you or to entertain. But when I pray into your eyes, I lose my concept of time and hope that you can just read what I meant to say. How you tryna call it bees when you enter late? Most these pretty women for the team gotta allocate. I ain't got the time for preying over man, because I speed when I'm in my lane. And I ain't really tryna crash, you better indicate. And I ain't really one for talking. If you got something to say, then tell it to my face. And when I say I'm on the hustle, on the grind, no, I'm meaning it in every way. And I know I don't deserve you, but I just want you anyway. Give you lyrics for the night, or make you listen in the day. You wanna make this thing a struggle, but know that I'ma win the race. Know that I'ma win the race.
And that was 2 tracks by Mo or More, Nadon and Khalid Contra, and also Yosh, Give Me a Minute. We're going to be listening to Lux Thugs with Happy People, and we're going to have them interviewed in a couple of weeks. So you need to stick around for that and stay tuned for in a couple of weeks. So this is their track with Happy People, and it's Lux Thugs. We're going to have more heat, more tracks coming up.
Hello, hello to the happy people. At the games, as the Romans would say, getting amused while they're watching the play. Sitting first class, sipping champagne to complain while they're clapping people. What's happening, evil? Made a world for you. Welcome to your heaven in my living hell. I'm trapped, I'm lethal. It's overdue. I need to make it to my heaven if I fail. They're preaching religion to give to the needy. Half the world starving cause some people greedy. The people need me to voice opinions. Things will never change cause we're talking billions. Hard work and resistance may give you hope, and wish for a miracle while you're broke. God, do you hear me? Your son just spoke. Maybe you'll reply if I provoke. If you don't give a fuck, then I don't give a fuck. No one gives a fuck about us, about us. I said if you don't give a fuck, then I don't give a fuck. No one gives a fuck about us, about us. I said if they don't give a fuck, then we don't give a fuck. No one gives a fuck about us, about us. I said if they don't give a fuck, we don't give a fuck. No one gives a fuck about us. Hello, hello to the happy people. You look surprised, cause we're clapping people. What's happening, evil? They made us brethren. Me and you need to figure a way to get to my heaven. Deep down I'm good, although I can get ugly to be bad. Like them happy people never could, never would. Tired the same, it's the same shit, different day. So tired that I'd rather press play. Yo T, what's up? Oh, some people wanna know is if I have a 9 to 5, some money and a ride, so they can feel good when they say that I'm broke, that I'm skinny, that I'm lean, till I hope it's just a dream. Nah, I don't work cause the right job don't pay me, and I ain't gonna work in an office or kebab like slavery. Look, I make music, I write rhymes, so my mind is in constant travel through different times. If you don't give a fuck, then I don't give a fuck. No one gives a fuck about us, about us. I said if you don't give a fuck, then I don't give a fuck. No one gives a fuck about us, about us. I said if they don't give a fuck, then we don't give a fuck. No one gives a fuck about us. I said if they don't give a fuck, we don't give a fuck. No one gives a fuck about us. Hello, hello to the happy people. What's wrong? Don't you feel what I say? No? So much money up your ass. When you go to take a shit, it's redirected as vomit as you choke. I can innovate and write different flows and say what I feel every single time I close my eye. It's fun to run the microphone, I chose to write. I wonder where I'm meant to go. Rap my companion, I chose it as much as it chose me. I tried to quit, but it just said no. If evil gets jealous cause rap be my body, don't worry, I'm an angel of love, demon of war. Rap my companion, I tried to quit, it just said no. If evil gets jealous cause rap be my body, don't worry, I'm an angel of love, demon of war.
And we've got tracks coming up by Indie called 17 Days, then Khan Armatures and D Sick with Backsteps.
I went from college to paying my bills from a dream. It's all gonna change, I know that, just give me a second to breathe. My mama be calling me up like you gotta believe, cause everything that you've been doing is crazy and nobody working like me, and I know that's the truth. Then I lost some friends, been through shit since I lost my ex. Told me to quit cause you'll never be nothing, so fuck it, I gotta be next. But who are you to say I'll never make it? I ain't do this shit for money, I just work to be the greatest. What's up?
My chain, my money, my vice, my lane, my time is right now. I've changed, thanks for being so patient. Just know when I'm up, I ain't coming down, yeah. Coming down, I ain't coming down, yeah. Coming down,
yeah. I know it's gonna be worth it when my family's straight, and Pops don't gotta work no more, man, I can't fucking wait. Then me, Nick, Matt, and Connor gon' be sitting on my plane like, goddamn, man, the feeling gon' be great. But till then, it's take your time and work, cause you got one life, so make it worse, yeah, you got it good, it could be worse, and they might put you down, but don't you listen. You got one shot, just pray to God that you don't fucking miss it.
My chain, my money, my vice, my lane, my time is right now. I've changed, thanks for being so patient. Just know when I'm up, I ain't coming down, yeah. Coming down, I ain't coming down, yeah. Coming down, 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 coming down.
This is Straight Outta Worldwide on DBN Radio with Audie B.
Cash flow on the beat.
Yeah, it's loud. Knowledge, nigga. Clip on the beat. Pay attention. Yeah. This shit is never no amateurs. Go put my life on the camera. I'm trying to make me a movie. I can only tell the truth. See, nobody did this shit for me. I don't make excuses. I just make it happen. I got too much on my mind, it gets harder to focus when I feel distracted loud. This shit is never no amateurs, go put my life on the camera. This shit is never no amateurs, go put my life on the camera. I demand your respect, all that I want is love and a check. I give a fuck if you think you're next. This shit is never no amateurs, go put my life on the camera. Pick a different artist, so compare to me. Apparently the parakeets and they would try to repeat. I make a point and let them see that they can never reach my level. That's another lesson, and you better take it to heart. So part of my power when I pass through. Manifesting every thought is what a man do. You looking at me like my nigga, how you finna act? I can switch it up and try to bring the vision back. I can make them realize I got a sick of vibe. You want the story, I be giving you the whole truth. You look surprised that they ever let the boy loose. I said I'm moving on the beat to see the kid is real. I can never do this shit to get a record deal. I just want the recognition that I never had. Why you giving me opinions like I asked for? Oh, I need some more stands on my passport. Boy, You know I gotta work because I'm that raw, but that shit don't matter. They watch me climb up the ladder. I missed a step, then I fell. Flat on my face, I feel like I fail. I can't prevail. All of these vultures around me, they just want a piece. Please keep your hands on my pocket. This shit turn me bitter. I'm praying for death for the rest of these niggas. Loud. This shit is never no amateur. Go put my life on the camera. I'm tryna make me a movie. I can only tell the truth, see. Nobody did this shit for me. I don't make excuses, I just make it happen. I got too much on my mind, it gets harder to focus when I feel distracted. Loud. This shit is never no amateurs. Go put my life on the camera. This shit is never no amateurs. Go put my life on the camera. I demand your respect. All that I want is love and a check. I give a fuck if you thinking this. This shit is never no amateurs. Go put my life on the camera. Difference in the way that I deliver a message, a metaphor to mortify. I told a lie, but what I find is that they all fake. You motherfuckers approaching me in the wrong way. I told them once that I don't care about a single soul. Niggas looking at me, but I doubt you really know. Bitch, I'm setting up the play and it's a give and go. And none of you that I'm a system kinda pick and roll. I came back up in this motherfucker 2 times. Got me feeling like a poet, Nicky Giovanni. I verify a lot of vices, I ain't no advice. I'm operating like I'm ISIS, I gotta blow. They want the realest niggas that ever did this. I just listen more with the skill, but they want a melody. Instead I give a melody of immense potential. A whole lot of pain coming out of nigga pencil. But if you ask me, that shit is so instrumental. At least to the process, at least to the progress. Believe I could be what I want. Even when these niggas told me I couldn't make it, never hesitated. But I made a way, I said I always will. It's like I never feel, I'm just emotionless and fucking heartless. Murder the beat in my leisure, then lead the procession like they lit the party. This shit is not for no amateurs. Go put my life on the camera. I'm tryna make me a movie. I can only tell the truth, see. Nobody did this shit for me. I don't make excuses, I just make it happen. I got too much on my mind, it gets harder to focus when I feel distracted. Loud. This shit is not for no amateurs. Go put my life on the camera. This shit is not for no amateurs. Go put my life on the camera. I demand your respect. All that I want is love and a check. I give a fuck if you thinking this. This shit is not for no amateurs. Go put my life on the camera. Loud. Knowledge, nigga. Yeah. I don't fuck with not a single motherfucking soul but my engineer, that's it. And clip too. Cash on the motherfucking beat. Lazy ass niggas. I don't do shit, I stay in the house. And I write and record, that's it. Cause that's what the fuck is supposed to do. Motherfuckers, none of you niggas got focus. The word of the motherfucker is focus. Wake the fuck up, focus, nigga. I ain't shit, man. I ain't fucking famous. I really ain't shit, but just a focus ass nigga, that's it. Loud, knowledge, that's it. Cash flow on the motherfucking beat.
I'm sick of dudes treating girls like nothing more than some digits and hitting them late at night with a text to see if they with it, begging to pay a visit so he can hit it and quit it, then proceed to do the same to several women just as ignorant. But you girls ain't any better, you're the ones who permit it. You got control of your body, baby, you ain't paralytic, yet you still question why good guys are non-existent. Still question why you're so terrified of commitment. It's always the same girls who find themselves in that position. Girls that claim they're religious, always praying for forgiveness. You want a clean slate, you want a cleansed soul, wanna erase your past so you're not so regretful. But the goodbyes never come as easy as the hellos, and you don't see the halos quite as often as the devils. The grass in your cigarello isn't exactly a meadow, and there's nothing at the end of the line that you just assembled. I'm sitting down outside on these back steps, thinking about my future in the dents that the past left, asking if the smoke I'm blowing out was my last breath. Was it worth it? Am I half alive or am I half dead? People that I miss and people that I'm glad left, those that I found out were fake and those I ain't unmasked yet. Vast men, vast women doing vast drugs, having vast sex. I just step back and watch it happen from my back steps. I think it's time you start evaluating new decisions, like just what you're willing to give up or do to fit in. You let this frenzy of what was trendy consume your vision. Quit it with the scene in your jeans and go find a true religion. Find something that you can give him rather than that ass. Only then might he treat you with the slightest bit of class. It's like your heart is made of glass. It's like it's hard to read a map because you're broken and you're lost and you're in need of a new path. Looks like you dove into that social pool and found it, but everyone around you is shallow, so you're stuck in the middle, drowning, surrounded by bad people, surrounded by mad pills. She'll never work for money, but it's cool cause dad will. Daddy's glad to give her money for designer shit like Uggs, trying to buy your love. Little does he know that he's just buying drugs and nothing's gonna stop her. She says it's not a crutch, she says she just likes a rush, so go ahead and line it up. I'm sitting down outside on these back steps, thinking about my future in the dents that the past left, asking if the smoke I'm blowing out was my last breath. Was it worth it? Am I half alive or am I half dead? People that I miss and people that I'm glad left, those that I found out were fake and those I ain't unmasked yet. Vast men, vast women doing vast drugs, having vast sex. I just step back and watch it happen from my back. Sitting down outside on these back steps, thinking about my future in the dents that the past left, asking if the smoke I'm blowing out was my last breath. earth? Was it worth it? Am I half alive or am I half dead? People that I miss and people that I'm glad left. Those that I found out were fake and those I ain't unmasked yet. Vast men, vast women doing vast drugs, having vast sex. I just step back and watch it happen from my back steps.
So that was some tracks. You just heard D-Sick, Backsteps, and just before that was Khan Amateurs, and we started off with Indie 17 Days. Now we've got more coming up with Emilio Paredes, WYA, and What You Do, and Kaleem The Dream with Hungry for Life, and then after that is Alan Kingdom with Out of Pocket featuring the Gloss Gang.
I hit you with that where you at. Then I'm asking baby what you doing. Think you sending me that location. Yeah. Once I get it, you know I'm moving, yeah. I'm swerving through this rain so I can see you. When I'm speeding through every stop sign, I ain't wasting time, I just wanna please you. And I don't really say this lightly, but maybe this might be something real. Whole new kind of feel. Fuck the noise we hear around us, never gave a fuck about it. Don't know where my mom been at, but damn you found it. You say you and I like the way it sounded. Think I'm in it deep, there ain't no way around it, no. No way, no way, no way, no way. But that's okay, 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 okay. I'm like, where you at, what you doing right now? I want you bad, let me prove it right now. I'm like, where you at, what you doing right now? You bad, let me prove it right now. If I dial you, I hope you answer when that phone rings. I don't want that voicemail, I just wanna hear the real thing. Let me prove it to you, you know I got shit to say. Baby, please just listen to me, don't got time for fucking games. That Instagram and that Twitter feed are haunting me. Why you so bad? I ain't even mad. How could I be when you pull up with me? People gon' see, and people gon' talk a lot, cause I know they want you, but they talk for nothing, cause they know I got you. I ain't really one for commitment, but listen, I don't feel the same with you, girl, you different, let's get it. And it's gon' work if we let it. What's the odds that we both gon' regret it? Fuck it, forget that I said it. I know you got your own thing that you've been doing. I like that shit, girl, I know you choose it, but you choosing best if you choose to choose me. I'm like, where you at, girl, and what you doing, yeah? Girl, what you doing? What you doing tonight? I know you know we feel right. I know you know we feel right, yeah, yeah. I know you know we feel right. You want me to slide, well, alright. You want me to slide, well, alright, yeah, yeah. I'm like, where you at, what you doing right now? I want you bad, let me prove it right now. I'm like, where you at, what you doing right now? I want you bad, let me prove it right now. If I dial you, I hope you answer when that phone rings. I don't want that voicemail, I just wanna hear the real thing. Let me prove it to you, you know I got shit to say. Baby, please just listen to me, don't got time for fucking games.
The drink. Yeah, I'm still rapping. Look, yo, I said lately I've been living like my time stuck. Time to make my mind up. Work and get my grind up. Ain't no plan B's, I'ma do this till my time's up. Tryna get my name ringing like I hit your line up. Yup, I want everything I dreamt about. Back when y'all was sleeping, hated on the flow. Hit the studio and started sweeping. Tell me what you know about showing, proving what you believed in. They telling me go and get it, man. To the choir they preaching, it's cool. I'ma be top tier, screaming I made it, I got here. Looking back on my tough times like bye-bye and Mike Weir. View mirror, views clearer than the purest water. I love this music to death, man. I swear I'ma die a martyr for real. Sometimes I sit and wonder if it's worth it. Watching Grammys like, man, I bet it look better in person. Man, my appetite never satisfied. I need dessert and everything that I deserve every day. So I'm working, man, that's overtime, no days fuck it, where they at though, ayy. For all of you that hated on me prior, thanks for adding to the fire. For my passion to be higher, now I feel like I can do anything that I desire. Ride it till the wheels fall off and I have to retire. Get it? Looking down the road, I don't see nothing that's stopping me. Young prodigy, causing havoc like I'm mobbing deep. But I keep a small circle, you so monopoly. Bored with you squares, man, the Lord isn't here. Man, I'm blessed and thirsty for the distance. Praying for the life better than the one I'm living. Trying to keep my head right in this world of sin. And I ain't perfect, but I promise this is only the beginning. I'll be hungry for life. Yeah, young and still trying to find some ways to get right. Get right, get right, get right, get right, get right. Well, alright, well, alright. I said, Kalim the dream. Y'all gon' know the name. And if you don't, better get to know. Hey, better get to know me. Hey, better get to know. Better get to know me. Hey, better get to know. I said, Kalim the dream. Y'all gon' know the name. And if you don't, better get to know. Hey, better get to know me. Hey, better get to know. Better get to know me. Hey, better get to know. Hey, let it be right. Shout out to those that be at my shows. Tighten up, yeah, you know what's up. North Coast rapping. Working, get my grind up. So I feel like I can do anything that I desire. Working, get my grind up. Better get to know. Praying for the life better than the one I'm living. Man, it's been so long. Let it ride out.
This is Straight Out of Worldwide on DBN Radio with Audie B.
When you gotta know, out of pocket now, I'm out of pocket, I'm out of pocket now, don't know how to stop it, don't know how to stop it now, don't go count my losses, don't go count my losses now, I'm out of pocket, I'm out of pocket now, I'm straight out of pocket. I'm straight out of pocket. I came out of pocket. I came out of pocket.
Fuck it, I got it, my nigga. The 38 is on deck, it's reviving, my nigga. Eyes low, get the green like a goblin, my nigga. 40 head and wings on them like Robbins, my nigga. Hey, like loose change, bitch, I'm out of pocket. Jason Terry with the shot, yeah, I got the rocket. Hey, white moving, Andy Miller lockets. True religion jeans, hood shoes on the pocket. LED shit, yeah, them niggas on that G shit. Mama told me go to school, get my GED shit. But I ain't listen, no, I stayed on the mission, bro. Labels in the kitchen, though, he told me how to get the dough. Break them like a figure four, tell bro to kick the dough. After that, we get the guts. Pussy niggas moving sus. No, they was a wrist swap when I was in the hospital. Mom's looking at me like she wanna cry every day. Told when I come out, I'ma cop the Benz heavy grade. Told my pops if he stay with me, he gon' get the cake. Diamonds dancing, different colors look like a mango, nigga. Bullets flying like a bird, that's a flamingo. Niggas pussy cats just like Kenzo. Fuck your kinfolks, slab pack, that's what we been smoke. Huh? Kyrie Irving with the ball, nigga. Wait, honey mustard with the gloss, nigga. Wait.
I to stop it now, I don't know. Out of pocket now, no, I don't know. Out of pocket now, when you gotta know. Out of pocket now, I'm out of pocket. I'm out of pocket now, don't know how to stop it. Don't know how to stop it now, don't go count
pocket like a young nigga that's broke. I've been out of control, but since they took 3 of my bros, my niggas been geeking the most. Don't sleep until 3 in the morning. Sometimes cause Queasy be talking to me with Frenchie and Ty. Why? Right there by his side, that shit be bugging my mind. Still give me comfort inside that niggas gon' turn up one time. Thinking back bullets and bitch, yo little bitch, all on my job. They call that bitch, call it records, that little bitch too out of pocket. Blowing my phone up and shit, then little bitch, you need to stop it. Acting real corny like she ain't never seen niggas that ride with shorty. Gon' make me go fucking crazy, hop inside my duffel. I'm so out of pocket, bitch, but I'm still so terrific. So motherfucking glossy, bitch, on my kicks, he be twinning. No time for that function, Swoop was there from the beginning. My mind on my buck, yo, Allen, hit the hook, my nigga, ayy.
So you just heard some tracks by Emilio Paredes, Kaleem the Dream, and Alan Kingdom. And all the track listings will obviously be up on my YouTube, on Instagram, and on the replay of the show. And you can also DM me on Instagram to get the full listing. Now we've got Khan Circles, Azad Right with Work. You're also going to be listening to Annibal with Ho Bitches and Russ with To Be Honest. Lots of amazing artists here and lots of amazing up-and-coming artists and rap artists. Stick around. You are still on Straight Outta Worldwide with Audie B on DBN Radio.
I'm pacing inside of a room. I feel like everything has been falling apart. I put my heart and my soul in this shit, but I don't think that anyone notices it. I never sleep, I just don't have the time. I can't relax it, I gotta go get it. My mind has been playing an integral part in the monster that I overcome. But where you from? Not where they call for belong. Not where they carry a gun. I'm from a place where these niggas procrastinate. Making an excuse why this shit never happened. Oh no, not me, I will not be distracted inside of a prison that I have created. From lack of an effort will not be your captive. I cannot submit if I quit, I admit that the data was right. I would like to be better than what I am currently. Currency cause with that shit you're committed. I'm giving you everything that I got. It's a shot that I take. If I make it, just know it's a process. My progress is all that I think about. I still remember when you niggas laugh. All I do is working, I don't see nobody else. So what the hell is competition? I don't wanna fucking up. You niggas say that you got it, but man, I seriously doubt it. We showing lyrical violence with the concept. I'm very adamant. I plan to master this, making the most of the time that I can. Cause I'm young at the moment, I won't be forever. I need to focus and do nothing else. It's an affirmation, I repeat to myself. I pray to God that I keep it together. Can't sell myself for no diamonds and gold. I'm as cold as they come, I do not need no friends. I could do this alone, I will not accept help. I got faith in the path that I've chosen for sure. I want the legacy, not the allure. You're misleading illusions and not for the boy. Bitches depriving myself of rest just to achieve. Hope this shit work, I don't have a plan B. And I fucked if it don't, man, I need to proceed and believe or concede. But I'll never concede and I work at a speed that no one's ever seen. I'm a hypochondriac, I like isolation. I do not relate to the shit that I hear, but I fear that I'll change if you hear in my lane. And I'll knock you right out of it quick to correct. If you think that I won't got a noose in the trunk in the place for your my pain in a way that's a proper regard. I sacrifice that to the Lord. Man, I got faith in the path that I chosen for sure. I want the legacy, not the allure, misleading illusions and not for the board. God bless, motherfucker. I'm going in circles. I'm going in circles. And we go.
You're listening to DBN Radio, straight out of Worldwide, 6 to 8 p.m. on Wednesdays.
Let me talk to y'all for a second. First off, let me say I got respect for all the 9-to-5ers that be slaving for a check. I used to be that little motherfucker, Panera Bread, washing dirty dishes, praying for another pair of legs. I was standing 8 hours at a time with a nice hot shower on my mind, man, that's all I wanted. I learned a lot working with a bunch of convicted felons. I'm talking real OGs that'll split your melon. But as time passed, we all got mad cool. They heard my first tape and said that I was that dude. I still remember I had the minor problems at school. This big motherfucker followed me to work, went berserk. But hurt cause I shit on his whole rap crew. My co-worker said he ain't gonna attack you unless he tryna fade me. And we could get a G, and if not, you better let it be. Homie, I'll work. They saying, yo, better hell you been. I ain't seen you in a minute, damn, now you got a Benz. Now you got a crib, shit, how you get the mans? Damn, son, yo, I thought that we was friends. Homie, I'll work. They saying, yo, better hell you been. I ain't seen you in a minute, damn, now you got a Benz. Now you got a crib, shit, how you get the mans? Damn, son, yo, I thought that we was friends. Homie, I'll work. In 07, me and Ray was working Patty's Pizza. About a year before I started slinging bags of reefer. Yeah, and we ain't know nothing about cooking, so these dudes had to teach us, and we wasn't really slacking either. In the beginning, we was supposed to be delivering, but that fell through, and I think it was delivery. Yeah, probably cause we acted like some big clowns, showing up late and giving everybody discounts. Man, I probably took a piece of homemade night. I got some crazy shit, yeah, I tried A-type. I swear that place is losing money, shit they had to. I was straight lounging on my phone up in the bathroom. That's until this one chick when it snitched on us. Showed the true colors, turned into a bitch on us. But I ain't got no regrets, I had a lot of fun eating good and stacking till our pockets numb. Homie, I'll work. They saying, yo, better hell you been. I ain't seen you in a minute, damn, now you got a Benz. Now you got a crib, shit, how you get the mans? Damn, son, yo, I thought that we was friends. Homie, I'll work. They saying, yo, better hell you been. I ain't seen you in a minute, damn, now you got a Benz. Now you got a crib, shit, how you get the mans? Damn, son, yo, I thought that we was friends. Homie, I'll work. I was making dirty money for a while. Shit is wild if I told you about the drama going down. But I'm proud to say I caught a break in 2008. Started working at the label, learned about the game. Yeah, I had braces at the time, so I knew they wouldn't never take me serious as an artist. Instead I built relationships and stayed up on the grind. And all myself with knowledge that I couldn't learn in college, But I still went to school, I had that ambition. And when I graduated, boy, I made that transition. Strictly music till I make it. And when I say make it, I ain't stopping till the world see my damn vision. Come to life, I ain't wanna quit. I never blame nobody else, cause I ain't damn sure to want a bitch. Nah, don't tell the haters they can suck a dick. I ain't gon' stop until we fucking rich. Homie, I'll work. They saying, yo, better hell you been. I ain't seen you in a minute, damn, now you got a Benz. Now you got a crib, shit, how you get the mans? Damn, son, yo, I thought that we was friends. Homie, I'll work. They saying, yo, better hell you been. I ain't seen you in a minute, damn, now you got a Benz. Now you got a crib, shit, how you get the mans? Damn, son, yo, I thought that we was friends. Homie, I'll work.
And what an amazing straight out of Worldwide episode and show this was today. It was absolutely amazing. So, hey, we had an interview with Sam Silver, amazing artist out of the USA. He is producing straight fire and we're going to keep on following his journey. So if you missed out on the interview, don't forget to go onto my YouTube and replay that. You also got to know a little bit more about me and I guess, my life on cruise ships, what I was doing before, completely being full-time in music and in rap. And yeah, got to hear more heat and more track drops from up-and-coming artists from around the world. So yeah, we've got all of that and more as well coming up next week. Exclusive interview live, more track heat, So see you next week. You are on Straight Outta Worldwide with Audie B.